The world right now is undergoing, as I may say, a 1,000 years of planning, and Africa was the was the master project for this whole system. One, because it is so rich in natural resources and human resources, you know what I mean? I don't even like call it human resources, cause, you know, I saw them treat it like a bunch of resources and necessities and livestock, you know what I mean? So, when I went to Africa, I saw development, I saw intelligence, I saw intellect, and I saw wisdom. Development within the infrastructure of the place, the road them good, everything nice. And just like how in Jamaica you have New Kingston, and then you have Old Panishtown. It's no different everywhere in the world, and it's not just Africa. We go everywhere, and it's the same. You know, you go Costa Rica, and when you're in the capital of Costa Rica, come out of the airport, the place look like New York City. But then if you're going to some rural place in the inner city, then you run up and down. You know, it's even worse than Jamaica. You know what I mean? So, it's the same thing in Africa where there's the best of both worlds, but you know, people tend to focus more on the media, actually, tend to focus more on the negative aspects of Africa. And I had to drive and go and search to find bad in Africa. There was no bad to present itself to me when I went there. You know what I mean? I had to drive to Kabira to look in the city for real, to see how the slum them set up and thing. I had to go there and ask somebody to take me there, because where I was straight luxury and niceness. And this is in Africa, you know what I mean? As Jamaica is a place where a lot of good happen here, and the good that happen is undeniable. You know what I mean? In Africa now, people try to deny the good that they contribute to the world. But I think some of the good that takes place here in Jamaica is undeniable. Like for instance, when a man run and broke a world record in front of everybody, there ain't no denying that he did that. So you have to put that on your TV. You know? When a man stand up in front of thousands of people and say Black man redemption, African liberation, and change the life of millions of people around the world, that's undeniable. You know what I mean? And Jamaica is a little better than most places in the world. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of country that their past and the dark side of their history is just what people know them for, you know? Jamaica is one of the countries who managed to escape the reputation of the past, the slavery, the political violence, you know, the corruption, all of the invasion from the world superpowers, you know, all of them. We managed to escape some of them like a reputation there by replacing it with good things, which is the culture, the roots, you know, the natural talents, the gift what we have to give to the world, which is Rastafari, the greatest gift ever given to mankind from Jamaica. A lot of people who was going down the road of destruction, them only hope them find Rastafari, you know. So you have to give thanks to that. A lot of people around the world, white people, black people, Chinese people, Indian people, going down the road of destruction, and Jamaica they say, here is Rastafari, save yourself. Well, I don't believe in seeking truth and knowledge, you know. And that's one thing, I don't practice seeking truth and knowledge, because truth exists, knowledge exists. I mean, if you wake up one morning not knowing something and you find it out somehow, that's knowledge. And knowledge is a lifestyle, truth is a lifestyle, it's not something where you're going in search of. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle, so look up on, if the tree is green, it is green, that's the truth. You know what I mean? And you practice living like that. You call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? You call black black, you call white white, you call brown brown. You know what I mean? Like, most people don't practice the truth, and they don't practice knowledge, which means they find out things and they don't act upon the knowledge, and they don't embrace the knowledge, and they don't accept the knowledge. You know what I mean? When you learn something, you learn it, and you give thanks and praise for that knowledge. Most youths are too busy seeking the truth. So them, like, in life we only have a certain amount of time on earth. You know? most people spend 90% of that time seeking. And suppose me tell you, say if you go in search of something, you'll never stop searching, because worse when that thing is inside of you and you're looking in external places. You search down every crevice and corner. You know, like, I don't need to go and search about Africa or know the history of Africa, because I'm an African. I was born that way. You know what I mean? Like, what you going to tell a Chinese man saying we go search about him Chinese roots? Him is a Chinese, him born with it in him. So he just need to live him life. And don't make nobody tell him how to live. In which way, as a African, me no want a man tell me how to cut my ear, because I just know you're going to take my African memory from me. So you trim me all the days of my life and then send me back in search of my roots. Go on with that. You know what I mean? Me no want no roots, no, me no want nobody come tell me about my roots. You see me born with that. You know, and you are going to find that out some way, somehow, if you just be true to yourself, live your life unorthodox. We are all ancient souls, you know, reintroduced to this universe in this form. So, yet ancient knowledge is still there, it's just that it's not like actual memory where you can recall, but if you just live your life, your memory will manifest back in the now and in the present. You know what I mean? I think most youths just bleach for style. I mean, just like how you wear Adidas shirt, most you just bleach for fashion. And if in life a lot of modeling takes place, modeling in the sense there's a lot of things that Bob Marley do where we as Rasta youth come and do. Peter Tosh, you know what I mean? So if a youth idol bleach, him a go bleach. You get what I say? So I don't think it's a mental problem among the people, but it's a mental problem within the people who are leading us. You know what I mean? As the people, because it's not every youth have the level of consciousness and self-consciousness to know, say, alright, my leader go too far now. You know, and it's you elect him as a leader because it's you buy him song them, it's you supporting music, it's you go to him show them. You know, it's you spread the word and tell people about him till him big. So a youth for know when him leader go too far and say, brethren, we will demote you, you know. We will go elect my next leader. And it's the same with politics and everything. Like, we feel like our leaders have ultimate power over us. You know, we have the power. Because at the end of the day, everything a man do for the people, you know. So if a man goes and bleach out himself till him invisibly, you know, the people man try please. So if the people tell him, say, yo, look, that no please we, him now continue. You know what I mean? So it's just a thing here. I don't think it's not it's a like no big mental epidemic no, as how people make it look. It's just a simple problem where people tend to do what the person who is elected to show them what is right is doing. You know what I mean? So if suppose me now as a youth of people I look up to it and look at and say, alright, I'm going to kill a bunch of people. If even in a song I say that, you're going to find, say, if I even 3 youth, I'm going to do it. 3 of my real die-hearted fans, I'm going to do it. And then 3 of film die-hearted fans, because even your fans are fans. You know? Because the Dan, them are the community look up to me, and then everybody else look up to the Dan. So you don't need to have everybody a follow you at first, but if you make the man who everybody else a follow start follow you, you will never back everybody thing. You know, so bleaching in Jamaica, I think that will soon stop. That is how I feel. I think bleaching, a long time bleaching there and it have it up and it's down. You know what I mean? Bleaching up everywhere. In Africa, all bored people are bleach up themselves. And I'm not going to sit here and act as if I'm comfortable with it, but I'm telling you, as sure as the sun shines, because from the sun shine, people can't continue bleaching. It depends on what you think parents is. What do you think parents is? Mother and father? Auntie and uncle? No, the parents is the whole society. So, is the responsibility up to the parents or the artists? The artists are parents. Children spend more of their time with us than even with their parents. You know what I mean? And you can't tell a parent says film fault that no, your music nice and it's sweet. You're cooler than the child's biological parents. So you have to share a level of parenting. You know what I mean? So it is like we need to go back to that are the thing. We live in a Western culture where everything is mine and this is mine and this is yours. This is my son and that is your son. No. Me is every woman in a Jamaica pitney. Right? Me expect say if me out there and drop down a woman for come just like how me like as if me is her son, she for come and take me up and make sure say me alright, give me something to eat, bring me to a doctor. It's not me not supposed to lay down there and wait and battle for life till my biological mother reach. You know what I mean? So where our music is concerned, I can tell you this. Most youth rate more than them own parents. Not because them parents is bad parents, but because we are cool. You know what I mean? We know more about the world than their parents because we travel. We life interesting, so they want to be like us. You know what I mean? We are their role models when you check it. So we have to share a level of parenting. And is them say it takes our village to raise a child, but I think the whole country. Because now it's not just the village. That was ancient time when it's just village, but now when a youth go on him iPad and a village alone, and the whole world, you must see. So every man in the world who depend on the youth iPad to play a part. You know what I mean? And I say smile, girl smile. Smile for me, Jamaica. And I said smile, girl smile. Smile for me, Jamaica. And this is Chronixx saying, lyric DVD. Rastafari rule the whole world. Ease out.